Wednesday night. So there actually shouldn't be a whole lot of... Oh, dumbass, I forgot to clip my helmet together. See how useful looking over my shoulder was right there? How awesome was that? I was like, there's a lot of air and it seems awful roomy in here. Yeah, it's because it's wide open. Alrighty, let's try this again. Actually, I should have gone through the light, but whatever. Not in a hurry. That's a lot less comfortable. So obviously it's correct. Finally, a quick question really. This is totally not regarding motorcycles or anything intelligent like that. I want to talk about a quick question about this ObamaCare health system thing. Why do we have to have the government force us to do something stupid like buying health insurance? That's exciting. Instead, why can't the government force us to do something smart? Like, encourage some kind of a savings plan. Like a retirement fund, a Roth type of thing. I don't know. We're talking about the U.S., of course, here. Version of it. And that becomes your health needs. So that, you know, it's a savings account, kind of like Social Security. It's automatically taken out, but they don't tell you how to spend it. It's supposed to be for like a forced savings for retirement. Instead of a forced, you got to do insurance and give it to this company. Why do I got to give it to a company? Why can't it be an account for me? That's really my question. Why does it have to be something we have to buy a product from a private company or companies rather than forcing us to simply save it for our own benefit, and then the person ends up using it according to their needs, if they have needs. That way, even if it's astronomical and it exhausts those savings, at least the savings are there to give it a start. You know, every single dime doesn't have to come out of your health needs, doesn't have to come out of my pocket, because you got your own savings account. And guess what? The longer you save, because you're starting, since let's say it's a tax on your Social Security, or just another way to use your Social Security, well, why do you even have to have, you know, another account? It could just be another version of using your Social Security, which you're getting pulled anyway. And then when you're older and you might need more, well, guess what? You've been doing it for 30, 40 years. You have more available. I don't know. To me, that seems something like that. Seems like a better plan. The person uses it for what they need. You know, they get a paper cut, they can handle it. They need a heart transplant. That's what that's for, you know. It doesn't come out of my pocket. It comes out of the savings of their own pocket that they've been obligated to make because it's part of their Social Security withdrawals and taxes, etc. I remember once years ago at a business work convention, I was talking to a German friend of mine. He's from Germany. Grew up there, born there, grew up there, lives there. But this convention was in the States, so we're here talking. His brother, I think his son even came over that year, I mean. And he says, I don't understand why you guys, this is years ago, it was just getting ball rolling. And he says, I don't understand why you guys hate healthcare. What's the deal with, and the Americans don't like socialized healthcare. Why? You're supposed to be the first world country, blah, blah, blah. And you don't even take care of your own people, and etc. And I said, it's not that I don't care about my own people. It's that I don't want to be forced to buy a product from a private company. And that's essentially what they're doing. So my idea was some kind of a savings account that everyone gets to make for themselves, and then the government would actually be encouraging something smart like a savings account, because really that's what the insurance company, it seems to me, is actually in the business of. They're in the business of savings accounts, because you pay them monthly or every 6 months or yearly, whatever your deal is, or it comes out of your employer's pocket, they pay. And for what? Well, you're putting money aside just in case, right? Isn't that basically it? You're putting money aside just in case. Well, why should I have that company force me to do it at their rates when I can just put the money aside? If you had put away the same payments you've been making, for the last 10 years, how much would you have saved? Instead, that money went to a company whose main business model is to collect for a savings account, and if at all possible, don't pay on it. Right? Their main interest is how to get out of paying. That's kind of the extra dumb bullshit of it all. You're paying, this is a business that they're in for you. You're paying them so that when you need it, it's there to handle the problem, whatever that might be. Yet, when it happens, there's got to be an investigation, there's got to be approvals, there's got to be all this crap where it could just be, it's your savings, and if you need it, you can use it for whatever. You can decide for yourself what you need. Right? So, I'm not really understanding the whole point of all that mess. And to me, it's just another mess. It's actually not fixing anything. It's encouraging more stupid codependent thought and behavior. And on top of that, it's not even solving the problem it's supposed to solve. And on top of that, it costs more than the system that was already in place. But the Congress doesn't give a fuck about how much it costs the citizens. Their whole job is to find out how much they can get out of the citizens, because the big corporations give them a commission for doing that kind of shit. How much money can we let the corporations steal from you this year? The bigger the slice, the bigger the commission, basically. This Congress and all these guys who are, backed by big companies, they're essentially, in my opinion, salesmen. They work for the corporations. I mean, Jesus. They make, I don't know what, 100,000 a year, let's pretend, $1 million a year, on their normal government, salaries and stuff. But the corporations give them $5 million, an extra $200,000 or $300,000 bonus, quote unquote bonus check. So who are they really working for? And why the fuck would they work for you? You're not giving them $200,000 or $300,000 bonus checks for getting another loophole in the paperwork. Their daddy's the one paying them, not you, not Joe Citizen. Daddy Big Corp is. And I think that the insurance companies either bought out Obama and got him on there, working for them. He's their sales agent now, basically. He's going to make the biggest, fattest commission in the history of insurance because he's going to get the entire country on it. They might be wheeling and dealing themselves to larger paychecks, but they're just employees of these corps. Big Daddy Corp. And they're happy to kiss their ass because that's what they want. That's all they care about. They don't care about the country. They don't care about the rules. They'll change the laws if they have to. That's how much respect they have for law and the Constitution. They put amendments in there. Couldn't give a fuck. It's just about the money. It's all politics. It's not really for the greater good at all. Why's that guy stopping? I think if you try to overcomplicate it and make excuses for this behavior, that's just you buying in and co-signing on the bullshit. I don't think it has anything to do with political parties or anything like that, or environmental, trying to do better for the environment, all that kind of shit. Honestly, what's the difference between the parties? They're all bullshit, I don't care about liberal and conservative. It's all bullshit. You can, different shades of bullshit is still bullshit. Sorry. It's not that complicated. They really don't stand for anything too radically different. The ones who do, they're not in the game. This is closed room. It's a closed table. Private party. Literally. You know why? Because it's been bought and paid for. Now privately owned. That's the parties. And people who want to change that dynamic are simply not invited. It's not complicated. So anyways, that's some of my political rant. Hope you like that. This is my opinion and how I see the issues at hand. So I hope everyone's happy and well out there. Hang loose. Stay safe.